now, when we're hit with the geopolitical challenges, whether in the Ukraine-Russian war or with the geopolitical tension that is on the border in Gaza, definitely this is impacting and affecting our economic growth. But what the country and the government and the state is doing is trying to increase more the foreign direct investment, increase all its resources from foreign exchange, whether from the tourism sector that has been increasing, whether from the foreign direct investment through the new divestiture policy that the government has announced. But also we have some challenges in the inflation rate, because some of the commodities that we are importing, especially oil and food, prices have soared. And also we had some negative impacts on the growth because we had, before the geopolitical tension, we have achieved 6.6 growth rate. This year, with all these challenges, we are also about to reach about 3%, which is quite decent within the major and complex uncertainties and the complex crises that the whole world is facing.
Rising tensions between Egypt and Israel to do with the Philadelphia corridor in Gaza. What is the risk to the economy if Israel proceeds to occupy that area?
Well, let me tell you that tension is on the borders. And of course, we have been witnessing a humanitarian crisis, a humanitarian tragedy during the past few months. And what is its impact is basically its impact on the Suez Canal, which is decreasing the revenues of the Suez Canal shipments. It also will definitely impact not only in Egypt but also in the region. It will impact the FDI, foreign direct investment, and it could impact also the growth and the trade in the region, increasing prices and disrupting a supply chain. So it's also different aspects of this tension will affect a number of countries around our neighbors and around the region. That's why we're focusing more on areas whereby we can increase economic growth internally, economic growth from localizing some of our industries, localizing some of the intermediate products that we use to import in order to ration our foreign exchange and increase other foreign exchange receipts from different sources.
Can you update us on the IMF, the loan relief program, $3 billion, that was contingent on a flexible Egyptian pound? Recently, your country said that it would not devalue the currency, but is flexibility on the cards?
Well, let me tell you that the IMF is a long-term partner with Egypt. They have been with us on the first phase of the economic reform program, and Egypt is a success story to the whole world and to the IMF. We've been working with the IMF on the program, on different aspects of the program. As it has been mentioning, the program is supposed to increase, but we haven't reached the figure. But we're talking also about inflation targeting, which is a major component of this program.
You mentioned inflation. Where are you in terms of an inflation target, given that it has come off the record highs from last year, but there's a cost of living crisis, and with flexibility in your exchange rate, the potential for flexibility, would that add pressure to inflation?
Egypt has been very successful in targeting inflation and in decreasing inflation. We have passed through the same era during 2016. Inflation went down from 33% to 4.8% just before the geopolitical challenges. We have the measures whereby we can dampen and mitigate inflation through different monetary and fiscal policies. At the same time, we are preparing a social safety net package in order to dampen the impact of inflation on our people.